Hey everyone, welcome to the Weight Loss Diaries. My name is Oseaana, and today is Tuesday, December 15th, 2009. Is it the 15th? It sure is. So I hope everyone had a great week. I'm going to start off with my weigh-in. I weighed in on this past Saturday on the 12th, and my weight was 246.6. So that is like 4 point something pounds down from when I weighed on the 5th. On the 5th I was 250.8, and that was when I had the 2 pound gain, and I thought, yeah, I was freaking out. But I'm wondering, because it was that time of the month, I'm wondering if it was just like bloating and water weight, and maybe I lost, really lost something, or had maintained, because I was, before that I was 248 something. So anyway, who knows? But now I'm 246.6. That's 4 pounds lost. I'm not quite sure that that's accurate, but I'll take it. So yeah, the topic this week is any experiences we have had with discrimination because of our weight or size. And thinking about it, I really haven't had any kind of discrimination, or if I had, I probably didn't really notice it. I haven't had any kind of social or, discrimination. It's never been a problem in any kind of relationships I've had. The only thing that comes to mind, and I've had kind of weird experiences with doctors being rude. And one experience that comes to mind only because my partner Dawn was there with me at the time, and she had, kept thinking I was crazy when I would say, doctors would say rude things, or just, be totally inappropriate. She didn't believe it until she saw it. We had just moved to the Washington, D.C. area, and I was looking for a new gynecologist, and I got a recommendation for a gynecologist from the LGBT community center. I thought it was going to be a good recommendation. Anyway, this woman, this doctor, I didn't really like her anyway, because she was just too, I don't know, she had some kind of weirdness about her I didn't like. But so she's doing the exam, and how they like to push on your abdomen, to feel whatever, and she was kept saying all these things like, oh, I can't believe how much fat you have, and I can't feel anything because you're just so fat, and I can't even do this exam. She was going on, and I was just like, oh gosh, here we go again. So afterwards we left, and I went on. Dawn, every once in a while, still brings it up because she can't believe such a crazy thing happened. But I didn't go back to her. Of course, I'm not dealing with that kind of bull crap. But so that was something that sticks in my mind, only because my partner was there to witness it. She had, couldn't imagine such a thing happening, and it did. So other than that, I've had doctors, just totally poo-poo everything else, and want to blame any kind of ache or pain or medical problem, or even make up a medical problem. I've had doctors try to find something. There has to be something wrong with you because you're fat. So they send me for test after test after test after test, and then really don't find anything, and they get all kind of like, well, you the diagnosis is obesity. So other than that, nothing really. I did have a interesting, and this was years ago, and I don't know why this even popped up, but I was living in Minneapolis, and I was in Kmart for something. I don't know, I was getting like toilet paper, or I don't know, soap, shampoo, something, and my roommate, who was thin, had asked me to get her some Reese's peanut butter cups. So I was standing in line, and I grabbed the Reese's peanut butter cups from the candy thing there in the aisle, and these two young girls, I don't know, they were probably my age, I was in my 20s, early 20s, they were behind me, and they were saying, oh, I can't believe she's buying that, she does not need to eat that, and going on and on and on about, obviously that I'm fat and have a Reese's peanut butter cup in my hand, and they were cracking up. They thought it was funny, and I just ignored them and moved on. But I think that's probably the only time I've ever noticed somebody saying something like socially or in public, and I just chalked it up to ignorance and downright stupidity and moved on. So other than that, nothing really. Yeah, can't say that I've had any kind of real problems or anything that, latched on to my emotions or something for so long that, became a problem. I just kind of, poo-poo it and move on. What else can you do, right? So I'd be interested to hear what other ladies have to say from the group. And that's about it for this week. I'm going to go back to work, and I hope everyone has a great week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.